Guys, what is up? I think for one last time today, it is time to broadcast some StarCraft. We are in the IEM Stage 1 Toronto Qualifiers. Top 8 qualify for entry to Stage 2, which is on August 3rd. Remember, mark the date, August 3rd, Stage 2 Toronto Qualifiers. Top 3. Out of that Stage 2 qualifier, get an all expenses paid hotel and flight to the Toronto event. I know some of these guys, live up in Canada that have qualified, so they won't have really too far to go. But that hotel would be nice. Of course, this coming Monday, there's going to be the Canadian Championship as well, where only Canadian residents or visa owners living in Canada can participate. The winner of that one will also get a paid flight and hotel. So. Today we've seen already quite a few Terrans make it on through. We've seen quite a few players. We have 6 qualified, and now we're trying to find out who our final 2 qualifiers are going to be. One of these players will move on, and also the other best of 3 that's going on right now between Demo and Select. But here we go, guys. Let's introduce these players over here at the top right side of the map, representing IVD. One of my favorite North American Zergs. It's Phog. Also, another one of those CSL players from University of Kansas. Love the guy, man. He's I watch it, I like Phog because he's grown in front of my eyes. I remember when I first started watching him, he was like high master, low GM, working his way up, and now he's such a talented player and did pretty well at MLG. Just such a cool dude. Really glad to see that he's doing okay. Meanwhile, at the bottom left side of the map, we do have our Complexity Zerg. We've been broadcasting him all day as well. It is coLMoosegills. One best of 3 away now. We do have Sumlings coming out right now. We did have Pool first, of course, prior to Hatch. coLMoosegills just throwing that down. Going to put a little bit of aggression on his opponent, Phog. Meanwhile, going for a little bit of a quicker gas. Hatch first, gas, Pool. This is a little bit more of a, I want to say, a Hyun-esque type of opener. Just very aggressive, looking to be more timing oriented. And if you could somehow just push these Lings off, which is going to be a little bit tough with 6 Lings coming up this quick, this will force drones off the line. He might even lose a few drones along the way, too. Oh, have to micro. Very important to micro. He might actually even lose his hatchery too as well. That's another one of those things. The pool just finishes up right now. 8 Lings are underway. If he actually keeps all these Lings down there, it's almost 100% confirmed that he'll actually be able to kill the hatchery. It's actually even looking more so right now. We look back over here. And is it going to happen? Yes, it is. He's going to lose the hatchery. Man. But we'll see though. Phog shouldn't panic too hard. He's already got speed underway. He's going to be able to rebuild the hatch, and he'll be in a decent position, I feel like, to continue still on throughout this game. coLMoosegills, of course, due to the fact that he'll have his own second hatch, he'll have some additional larvae, but it will be up to him to make sure that he's adequately prepared in a defensive position. He's got to posture defensively, and here comes the Lings coming out for Phog. Without any gas right now, it's going to be a very long time until he gets his own speed. It's going to be a very long time until he gets his own Banelings out on the map either. So it's going to be very important to make sure, of course, one, there's that Spine Crawler there, make sure he has a couple of Queens ready to wall off that ramp. I love watching ZVZ. By the way, I love TVT to death. My number 1 favorite matchup is TVT Bio Tank. But right after that, it's ZVZ, man. ZVZ early game is so fun to watch, man. It's so fast-paced, so quick. Very micro-oriented, very decision-oriented. One mistake, you look away for 1 second, and you could just lose the game if you're not too attentive. So, meanwhile, the hatch for Phog almost finished up. He still has the Lings now, finally with speed in proximity. Overlords are floating out to try to get a little bit of a spot on him. Slow Lings kind of creating a little bit of a miniature barricade. That Spine Crawler is doing a little bit of work too as well, in a sense of preventing him from getting anywhere. Queen's in great position. Look at this. Hold on. We're 4 sections. 1. We have queens walling off the ramp, no chance to run by. We got this little mini set of lings, kind of, I think they're on hold position if I had to assume. Spine crawler, perfect distance kind of in between them. He can bait him in there, but they're not going to get anywhere if they do. And then, of course, number 4, this queen sitting between the gas and the mineral line. You could just leave it, you know, kind of hanging out, doing whatever, but this way, there's no way to get a complete surround on the queen either way, so just, oh man, just moosegills, really great positioning. I enjoy it. I don't know. It's little things like that that I'm kind of like watch. I kind of get all like, you know, jitty. I'm just like, hey, he's doing everything right fundamentally. Oh, yeah. And then I praise moosegills, and then he decides to lose all of his lings. Damn it, dude. And of course, if he wanted to attempt to surround these queens, he probably could have, but due to the fact that he had transfuses, then he probably would have lost all the lings anyways. Well, now he's going to drop the Evo chamber, and he'll now, of course, just probably replace the spine crawler up a little bit ahead and just wall off with the queen. Little stuff like that. Little stuff like that. It gets me all hype. Hey, Angelica. Mrs. Angelica came in chat. What's up, big mod? Big time mod status up in here. Yeah, dare anybody say Velo in chat. See what happens to you. I dare anybody say Winter StarCraft in this chat. See what happens. I'll ban you, and then Angelica she'll unban you for me banning you. He does nothing wrong. He's an educational streamer. All right, moosegills. He's got roaches underway. Should be out in time. There we go. Probably to help himself defend against his own third hatch that he's going to probably build here in a sec. Okay. 22 lings are underway from moosegills. This means not only is he... Well, no, he decides to not take the third hatch. He's actually going to go for a full-fledged attack. Put a lot of pressure on his opponent. Lair upgrade right now coming out for Fog. He's going to have to think about some just crazy defense because his roach worm's out. Little late. He's got only a few roaches coming helping himself out right now, and huge influx of lings coming from the backside over here. This is going to be really interesting to see how this works out for him. We should have the banelings starting to morph. There they are. Finally, roaches are going to continue pushing on through. There's 8 roaches in defensive position, but man, with the ling support, if some of those bad boys get some good detonations off, I'm not sure. You know, Fog's going to really have to utilize his defensive positioning and defender's advantage to the maximum. He cannot overextend himself. Now, he's doing a good job of kind of containing and capturing some of the reinforcements that are coming across the map, but damn. Here comes the full-fledged force. Lings are coming up forward, trying to get a little bit of a hold on the roaches, and if you could already kill some of the roaches ahead of time, that's such a big deal. Banelings rolling on through, get some pretty nice connects. Trying to clear out the lings out of the way. We'll detonate on a couple of the roaches, but big worker losses right there for Fog. It's only down to 37, even though it is pretty big worker losses. Now, starting to defend. More reinforcements coming in. Of course, the lings are aggroing the fire from the roaches. You can, of course, transfuse the roaches as well. He's got a couple of queens there with quite a bit of energy, but wow, is Fog actually going to hold this and push it back? Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Like I said, defender's advantage, man. Had to use it to the max, and indeed he did. How many workers did he lose? 13. So that was pretty significant in terms of losses, but both players are sitting at 37 right now, so now 3 hatcheries up for Fog. Hatchery just going down for moosegills. I think he really should have actually taken that hatchery while he went for the attack. Meanwhile, roaches working their way down into the middle of the map. Yeah, right now, moosegills is caught in between a rock and too many banelings and lings and roaches. So, I guess with it is a hard place, you know. Roaches, hey, they got their little carapace, man. It's a hard place to kind of work your way through. Alright, +1 attack upgrade on his way for moosegills, +2 already underway for Fog right now. Both players trying to get their speed up. We'll finish up a little bit sooner for Fog. Total numbers right now at the moment for units, we have 17 roaches out for Fog, 15 for Moose. I mean, really, it all is going to come down to positioning and micro. Neither player have burrow movement, so it's not like anybody can like sneak or spread some roaches ahead of everybody. But until the roaches actually catch up for Well, actually, it doesn't matter. With +1 upgrades, he can slowly work his way through, I think. Now coOLMoosegills has to be the one to work with defender's advantage. He actually has to transfuse the roaches. There we go. Just starts finally doing that. Losing a little bit too much, and the roaches are starting to filter in. If they start taking out the queens, that's going to hinder your larva production. And already, the amount of damage that's getting done by Fog, substantially more than when coOLMoosegills went for an attack, and you can see Fog bumping up to 118, 122, 126 applied, just massing out on roaches. +1 does finish up now though for coOLMoosegills, so if he can just get a little bit of a better position, he should maybe be okay. He's trying. He's got no workers that could really help him off. He's trying to send a Spinecrawler over here. It's walking off of creep. There we go. Kind of catches up, and with a +1 versus +1, I think he's in a decent position to hold him off for now. Once +2 finishes up, we might be talking about a little bit of a different story, because remember, Fog also, he does have that +1 carapace, so he'll have 2-1 versus 1-0. And that's big. That's big time. That's big time upgrades, that's a big time game changer. Angelica Big Mama mod. Alright, so +2 is about to finish up Fog. Wait. Just wait just a little bit. Don't go for the attack. He's going for it. Don't do it. Alright. Well, now it's Roach on Roach crime right now down at the bottom over here. I think the carapace was a big factor there. The attack upgrade's going to kick in. First time all tournament, we sneeze. Alright. Yeah, I got allergies. They're roaches. No, I'm just kidding. Well, the hatchery's going to get focused down before anything else. That's going to basically kill off coOLMoosegills in a sense. We should be seeing the GG come out momentarily. There's not enough roaches. The upgrades are in a much bigger advance than his opponent. The advantage is a little bit too much for him to handle. And coOLMoosegills taps out. Game number 1.